Hey, Anthony.
Yeah.
Trump said he's going to make voter ID mandatory if the Senate doesn't. Can he do that?
No, but the fact that he made the threat in the first place is a good sign that he doesn't think the SAVE Act will pass the Senate and is panicking. After all, he knows he's going to prison if the Republicans can't maintain control of the government after the midterms, and based on the huge flood of Democratic wins in local and state elections over the last year, he knows he can't win the midterms. So, like the Republicans always do, he's going to try and cheat.
How does requiring voter ID help him cheat?
Well, the biggest thing it does is give them something they can selectively enforce, just like the disenfranchisement laws from the Jim Crow era, where you'd see things like states requiring a literacy test to cast a vote, and then only caring about the results for people of color. This is the same. They will scrutinize IDs closely in blue areas where they claim fraud is rampant, despite all evidence to the contrary, and then barely check them in red areas. That's not all, though. Requiring voter ID also eliminates most forms of automatic voter registration and also makes registering to vote a difficult, potentially lengthy, and in-person process, which, when you combine that with the common Republican tactic of wiping voter rolls right before elections, means that Republicans can deregister large amounts of people they don't want to vote right before elections and not leave them enough time to re-enroll before the election actually happens. And since they aren't making getting a valid ID any cheaper with this law, it also makes it harder for low-income groups to get a voter ID in the first place, and those groups are statistically more likely to be people of color, the same people they want to discriminate against.
Can he do that?
No, states control the elections, not the federal government, and certainly not the president. He might try it, but I don't think it would stand.
And if it does?
Well, Senator Gallego had the right idea. It's time for a nationwide general strike. Overdue, really.